J-Drone here. So we are going to call Kia to verify a couple things. I have learned that they are in financial issue for essentially trying to scam Hyundai and other places, and they have other dealerships that are going under. Feel free and pause these little things that I throw at you just for your knowledge, but to show you that I'm not just saying stuff off my head. But let's call them because they say they're open.
Thank you for calling. Your call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Hazleton, Kia is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound.
Alright, we'll try to call them back again and see if maybe somebody will pick up this time.
Your call may be recorded for quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling Hazleton Kia. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm very good. So you guys are still open.
Yes, we are.
Clearly that you answered the phone. Very good. So I just wanted to clarify one or two things. You're still open, but you're not doing service appointments?
Well, our issue is that we actually don't have service technicians at this moment. I know there's a lot of rumors going around that we are closed, and there's some actually really nasty articles out there. And what we're speculating is that the employees just got nervous and kind of jumped ship on us. So unfortunately, because we don't have any technicians and no one to work on the cars, we had to cancel all of our service appointments for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And we can't even make any new ones till at least October, till at least we get some more technicians in there.
Okay.
So that's the biggest issue that we're dealing with, which is just a staffing issue, you know, and we just need to get more people in there is the issue right now.
Okay, that's understandable. Myself, in about 1,000 miles, I'm due for an oil change. So being that you're open and I understand your service tech issues, what do? Just go to Valvoline and bring you the receipt and use reimburse me?
No, we're not doing reimbursements, and we won't do reimbursements. Would you be able to wait till October? Will you go over 7,000 miles before then?
Probably not, but again, I kind of like to keep it on point to where...
yeah, which is understandable.
Right, which you guys have told me. So why wouldn't you be doing reimbursements? Because I was under the understanding when I purchased this car, it was the lifetime guarantee, like as far as the vehicle goes. And I get that you don't have service techs, but you're there, you're open. Shouldn't our end of the deal still hold up?
Unfortunately, I mean, even if we could send you over, it would be great if we could just send you know, to our Honda or our Nissan where they do have the technicians right now. But technically, it's a different business, and we can't just send customers down there. I believe we'd be held liable for it. We're not allowed to do it. I don't know why.
No, I understand, but myself, I'm also, like you said, you would be held liable. You should also be held liable for our original agreement, yes? Where free oil changes and free inspections with the purchase of the vehicle.
It does state, and we did, it's not something that you pay for, it's something that we give to you guys.
Hold up, wait. Before we go there, the vehicles were marked up higher than Lehigh and Kia. So essentially, we kind of paid for that. I mean, but it was a part of our agreement. Basically, what I'm getting at is I bought a car from yous, and yous did tell me that it's the home of the lifetime guarantee or the home of the lifetime something. And you're speaking to me now. You're telling me you are open. So in that juncture, our contract still stands.
If you, I don't know what kind of paperwork you have. I don't know if you still have the contract or even just a pamphlet, but...
I still have all my paperwork from when I got my car.
I mean, unfortunately, we would love to reimburse you, but it does state all over that it's not our responsibility if we can't take you in at this time.
Alright guys, all this paperwork is the paperwork that was given to us upon receiving the vehicle and signing for the vehicle. This is the paper that specifically goes over the Set for Life program. And I'll slowly scroll down this. The only thing that that adheres to what she had said, that they can cancel or they can end or this and that, is on the car washes. The only thing it says Hazleton Detail Center reserves the right to close due to inclement weather. Nothing else on here. Nothing. Executive Wash Club you can enter into. Main service department. It says nothing of that. Loaner cars. It says nothing of that. The car wash, again, we already went over that. Express service. Set for life. Complimentary oil and filter service combined with Hazleton Kia's unparalleled quality and work can result in longer wait times. To keep things moving efficiently, so nothing on here says that right here, where is it said, benefits of the Set for Life program. Nothing says they can revoke that. Nothing says they can take away that. Nothing says that, hey, at any given time, Set for Life program's out the window. Don't let them lie to you. Go get your paperwork out of your car. That's where I kept mine. And read it. I've read every single piece. You can see there's lots of pieces of paper here. I've read every single one of them top to bottom. This is the only one that goes over the Set for Life program. This is the only one that doesn't say what that lady had just said. It specifically says what you just said?
I mean, you can't quote me verbatim, but yes.
Okay, I will definitely look that over. But again, basically, see, that's tough. That's really tough because
I know.
I was.
I know, and believe me, sir, like I've been answering the phones for 2 weeks with everybody who's very upset, and I do feel your frustration. But hopefully, it's just going to be this one time. You know, we're trying to get people in here, and we're all just human beings trying to do our best, because it's not even just that we're dealing now with people who want the Set for Life. You know, we have to deal with all the customers who we had their cars, you know, and they have loaner cars and they haven't had their cars for months. We're dealing with people that needed to come in because their car broke down. People are trucking in their car here, and it's just that we are very busy handling a lot of things, and we just simply, not only, it's not even that we don't want to, we are not allowed to, you know, send you to another, our Honda or our Nissan, or even wherever you wanted, and then reimburse you. That's just, I'm sorry. Okay. Unfortunately, if you need it before October, it would be your responsibility to pick any place you want, but it would be out of pocket.
Okay, I understand that, but again, I'm failing to understand, if you're open, how I cannot hold you liable for what we had agreed on. That makes absolutely no sense to me, ma'am. You're telling me you're open. You're open. It did make sense to you because I told you I don't have the service technicians. I get that, but if you're open and I have the Set for Life program, which I didn't barter with you, so you guys sold me on that. I have the Set for Life program. I have the free oil changes. I have the free inspections. You guys are open. You aren't physically able to do it at your property because you don't have the service techs. I can very well go somewhere else and get an oil change, and you should have to cover it because you, again, don't have the service techs and don't have the ability to do it at your station. But you do have the ability, the financial obligation to take care of that, because that's what we had agreed upon.
No, I'm sorry, sir. It's not an obligation, and it says so. And even just a pamphlet that we give to everybody, that if you're unable to be serviced specifically at our dealership, then we are not responsible for it, and you will not be reimbursed. And it does specifically say that.
Okay, so for any reason that yous go under, which you're saying you're not going to, but there are lawsuits against you. I'm sure you're aware of that. The owners.
No, there's not. Unfortunately, there's a lot of bad rumors.
And again, guys, I'm not pulling stuff off my head. Here's an article that says exactly what I just said. Again, feel free and pause. No, that's untrue. I'm very well aware of the two gentlemen that own the Hazleton Auto Mall that also own other auto malls elsewhere. There are lawsuits against them. There's actually a hold against the company because vehicles disappeared from your lot. Do you have Kias up at that lot? Are there Kias on the lot right now besides workers' vehicles?
No, but that's because we don't have technicians, and if we don't have the technicians, we can't inspect the cars, and if we're not allowed to inspect the cars, then we can't sell them. But very
well, right. I understand that you wouldn't get rid of several $1 million worth of inventory just because you don't have technicians on board. That makes absolutely no sense.
Since it's going to take a few weeks, I was told that we voluntarily gave it back to the factory.
That makes absolutely no sense. If you're planning to open up in a couple weeks, you wouldn't give all of it back to the factory. Just like Hyundai, I'm pretty sure.
That was a dispute between the owners and the factory, sir. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know, sir. I'm a receptionist. I don't know.
I understand, but you work there. You're not dumb. You sound like a fairly educated woman. You don't get rid of several $1 million worth of inventory because your techs go. Why did the techs go?
No, but I do trust the people that I've been working with for 4 years. I know that they're good people, and I know that nothing's fraudulent or anything sketchy is going on. So if they're telling me that they're dealing with a lot right now, then, and this is what they need from me, and this is what they're telling me to tell the customers, then I 100% back them up, and that's what I know to be true, sir. Okay.
So just to re-clarify this, our arrangement that we had when you sold the vehicle, there's fine print somewhere in my writing which I will verify if it's there or not. And yous will not be doing any type of service appointments. Yous will not be reimbursing anybody from going elsewhere because you're the home, Kia, the home of the lifetime guarantee. The lifetime guarantee is crap right now. Is that correct?
And we won't reimburse you, yes.
Okay, and as far as that lifetime guarantee right now, that doesn't hold any weight?
Because we can't service you, we can't do that. But, I mean, included in that is, like, the free car wash, and you can still get that right now.
I understand that.
The whole thing is void.
I understand that.
I need to watch what I'm saying, sir, because I do have a lot of angry people, and I do have a lot of people that want to call lawyers, which is very unfortunate because it's not a battle that they're going to win because it is in fine print. But like I said, I'm just watching what I say just in case because this is being recorded and, you know, God forbid, so I just want to be precise that at least, you know, I tell you that, I mean, we're still open. The Set for Life is still in play. It's just that we can't take service appointments at this time.
See, you just contradicted yourself. If the Set for Life is still in play, yous are still open, you should be reimbursing people for going elsewhere because yous can't service them.
No, sir, because that's their labor and that's their...
Right, but as a customer, yous guaranteed us the Set for Life program, and it doesn't matter what it costs. You said Set for Life.
No, we didn't guarantee it.
What do you mean you didn't guarantee it?
Not only in the pamphlet does it say that we do not have to reimburse you, but in the contract itself, it says that we can re-invoke it. We can take it for absolutely no reason whatsoever. If we just feel like we don't want to provide this to the customers at any given point, that's our right.
Okay, so for any future foreseeable sales that are coming from there, you're saying, hey, we're the Set for Life program, and behind her back, 2 weeks from now, we could jack that from you, despite the fact that's why we sold you the car. That was the sales point. We're not
people like that, sir. We're dealing with a staffing issue.
I understand, but the words that just came out of your mouth, ma'am. You just said at any given point and period in time, you can revoke that.
Which is why it wouldn't make any sense. If you want to get a lawyer, if you want to be reimbursed, that's simply, it's our right. We do not have to reimburse you. We will not reimburse you.
So
we're not pulling anything. That is not illegal. We are completely within our rights while we deal with our issues.
I understand very well.
All we're asking for is a little time to deal with them. Unfortunately, if you can't wait that long, it's going to be on you. You will have to pay out of pocket.
As a customer, though, as a valued customer of Kia, of your dealership, what rights do I have? What rights are you giving me? What courtesies are you giving me, ma'am?
You may go anywhere you'd like, and there's no penalty on any of your warranties. On if you're leasing a car, you can go anywhere you'd like.
Okay, but the Set for Life program right now is on hold, and in the future you can just yank that. Is that correct?
If we wanted to, no one said that we're going to.
But if you wanted to, you could, without any precursor. You could just, bam, it's done. It's over.
That's in the contract that you signed.
Okay. I'll definitely have to look over that contract. I appreciate your time. I'm not going to go around in circles with you anymore. I just want to kind of clarify the stuff. I thought everything was good when you picked up the phone, that you're still open, but right now you're kind of just open to talk on the phone and not really doing anything else, right?
Unfortunately, it's a lot of issues coming from not having any technicians right now.
Okay. I don't believe that, just because I know there's a lot of technicians that have left there that went to other Kia dealerships and went to other Hyundai dealerships, and there's a reason they did that.
Because you must be calling because you've seen the videos, you've seen the articles, and they're all rumors, and the employees have access to that too.
What do you mean they're rumors? You don't have any technicians. You told me you don't have any technicians.
Yes, and
so is that a rumor, or is that true? Or are you lying to me? Do you have technicians?
No, it's rumors that we're closing. We do not have any technicians. We don't.
Okay, so you don't have any technicians. There's a lot of technicians in the area that would be more than happy to work for a company, because obviously there's a lot of people that are in need of oil changes, in need of service.
So, sir. And you're not in the one in the back office trying to find all these people and scrambling and doing this 9 to 5 each day in and out trying to contact these people. But the people who are trying to reach out and grab employees are having a difficult time.
Okay. I think you have a pitch that you were given to stay by. I don't think you're being truthful with me, but I do appreciate your time. And have a good day.
Thank you, sir. You too.